In this video, we will experience how to interact with a new concept of Wiki. A Wiki is a way to have collaborative interaction between peer students. It came from the concept of Wikipedia and previously Wiki, Web. Wiki in the Hawaiian language means quick or fast. It allows students to create a quick and fast collaborative environment so that they can share together the classes they have created in C++ programming language. This is an example here of a student that has published his airplane classes. This is the class, he calls it airplane, and was posted by the student Omar. Once we click on it, it will give us the different parts of his class, private, public, and wherever I hover on a link that is underlined, this means there are further description of this function, member function set speed. Once I click on it, it will open up. This is the code that is embedded in set speed as a member function. I can always go back to the class itself by clicking on the link. You might notice there's a question mark here. This means the student is still building his Wiki class. This means that get passenger member function is not yet ready, and either he can write it up or any other student can help him write down this part which is missing. Once you write down the part, you can always preview it or save it if you are satisfied with the way it has been previewed. History is a very powerful tool so that you can always fetch back any version that has been overwritten with a corrupted version of another student. You can always check what differences have been made between version 7 and previous versions by clicking on diff, and it will show you that something has been added and airplane has been, for example, deleted, and so on. You can always fetch back previous versions once there has been some mistakes overwriting correct data. At the top pull down menus, there are page index, newest pages, most visited pages, most often changed pages, updated pages, and so on. If you select any of these, for example, newest pages, it will show you the newest pages among other pages. So we have TV class, set fuel, set speed. All these are new pages that has been added to this wiki. If I click on one of these pages, it will take me directly to the class. TV class is a class that have been added by one of the students. Wanted pages means pages needs to be filled. These are nothing but links that the user who created them is still working on and maybe didn't have enough time to finish it up, so either he can finish it up later on or some other peer student can help him writing up these missing parts. To add a new entry, you just click on the edit button, then adding an entry is done by simply putting any entry inside two sets of brackets. So if I'm gonna add, for example, tools, put them between brackets and save changes, an entry will be available as a new entry in the Wiki class. A question mark means that this entry needs to be filled. Once I click on the question mark, it takes me to that second level of the entry. I can maybe put computers as another entry level, save changes, and now I have computers as a tool in this entry, and then maybe fill it with whatever data I would like to enter into that class. Please notice that you can always click on the site map to view the full map of the classes and their structure. If you created a class and you couldn't find there, make sure it's in the Orphan Map Pages. The Orphan Pages, for example, I created a car and by mistake maybe I just removed the link that points to it, so it's an orphan page. This is the page that I've created that has private and public. A car has fuel level and speed, and still I'm working on different parts of this class. To hook it with the rest of the map, to hook it with the remaining of the map classes, I browse through the proper location. Car belongs to automobile classes. I just click on this one here, and there's nothing, no entry, so I just click on edit and add the class car. I have to write it exactly as it showed in the orphan page. Once I save it, it will link it directly. So now I have my previously created class linked with the general class Wiki, and it's no longer orphan anymore. If I click on Orphan Pages, so I took it out from this list. Going back to sitemap, I have it now integrated with the other classes. If I click group, now I have automobile classes. Once I click on this one, inside it I have the car class. If I click on it, it will open up my car class. And then if I'm gonna add a special member function, I just click on edit and add it in the public as save changes. Since it is between brackets, then it's gonna link it. Now, since when I wrote it, it was between brackets, it will link it with a question mark as an indication that it still have to be written. So the definition of set fuel still has to be written. Once I click on the question mark, it will open up a page that I can write down here. Now if I go back to car, I can see that set fuel member function is linked without any question mark, means I've done writing that part as a member function in the public. If I click on it, it will open up. You can always see the definition, the video that is recorded inside the Wiki activity to have further instructions how to create, edit, manipulate Wiki classes. See you in next video.